We are fast approaching 20 past 5, NuSound Radio Drive Time Show. Touching down live in the studio. I'm joined by Raver and Genghis is in the studio to talk about PMG. Welcome guys to NuSound.
Yes, Chaz, what's going on?
Good man, good to have you in the studio today. And that's a lovely day, you'd rather be out there cruising the streets, you know what I'm saying? You're stuck in the studio with me, what's happening guys?
Chilling.
Yeah man, basically PMG inside right now, big up Chaz. Yeah man, obviously we've released Bollywood Skank, so that's obviously what most people sort of like know us from. We've obviously working on new tracks and stuff, so hopefully you can play some exclusives.
Right, basically you guys, what's your outfit? What kind of music are you into?
Well, to be honest, okay, obviously there's quite a few of us in the whole group.
Right.
Obviously you got a singer, you got MCs, you got dancers, drummers, you got producers, DJs. So we've all sort of come from different sides, to be honest.
Right,
From grime, from hip hop to Hindi music, Bhangra, all kinds of mix. So we just try and mix everything
together, basically.
Together, yeah.
Cool.
Bring a new sound. That's right.
That's what we're talking about. What I'm gonna play one track to start with, so people get a little bit of picture of what you guys do, what you're performing like.
Wicked.
And then when I come back, we'll hit you up with some questions. People will be texting in as well.
Yeah, wicked man, that's cool.
Let's do it. Live in the studio, it's PMG touching down on NuSound Drive Time Show. 07961 387788. Text lines now open.
In the air, going mad to the beat. PMG inside of the hype. Hold tight. It's the buddy with skank to the beat. Both hands in the air, going mad to the beat. PMG inside of the hype. Hold tight. Turn around, put your hands up, put your hands down. Yeah, it's the body with skank now. Get down, move around, do the light bulb. Turn around, put your hands up, put your hands down. Yeah, it's the body with skank now. All the mans go, all the girls go. All the mans go, all the girls go. PMG inside of the hype, hold tight. It's the buddy with skank to the beat, both hands in the air, go mad to the beat. PMG inside of the hype, hold tight. Turn around, put your hands up, put your hands down. Yeah, it's the body with skank now. Get down, move around, do the light bulb. Turn around, put your hands up, put your hands down. Yeah, it's the body with skank now. All the mans go, all the girls go. All the mans go, all the girls go.
Monday Drive Time Show, you're in check, Chaz boy in the house. The drive till 7 o'clock. Joined live in the studio, PMG. We got Raver and Genghis in the studio with me today. Guys, fantastic job, man. Feeling the beats there, man.
Yeah, man. You know what?
Quite catchy.
I ain't heard that track for a long time. You know that. It's been mad, but yeah, man. It was obviously quite a big track for us. First track as well, you know. So there was a lot of hype around it.
Cool.
You know. So I want to big up all the fans as well supporting that, because a lot of people were sort of out there. Bollywood Skank. You know what I mean? So yeah, big track, man.
I like the name as well. It's a catchy name. You know what I'm saying? So how did you get the ideas for writing the lyrics on this one?
You know what, it was obviously at the sort of time, I think everyone was sort of doing the skank tracks like Head, Shoulders, Knees and Toes. You had like the Migraine Skank. So we thought, you know what, let's do something for the Asians.
Yeah.
And, you know, it blew up.
Yeah.
I mean,
we were at the studio and we just heard this beat and then we thought, why don't we make it to a skank? Because it had that little kind of fusion kind of thing to it.
Totally.
So then after Raver, I wrote his lyrics to it and
Wicked.
That's it, yeah.
From there, man.
Yes, it, man. Obviously, it's quite simple, but you know what? It worked well. I think it's got over like 285,000 views on YouTube, so it's doing really well, yeah.
Cool. So we're still going to pump it a little bit more on NuSound as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's going on my iPod, man. Definitely. You know what I mean? Genghis, what do you do in the group then?
Well, basically, I started off as a dancer.
Right.
And one day we were at the studio and no one was in the booth, and I thought, let me just quickly hop in.
Yeah.
And I'll start saying a bit of rap bars and grand bars and that. And everyone was like, what? I didn't know you could spray bars and that. But I kept it on the low, like I didn't really show anyone and that. So then from after that,
All shocked. It was a shock.
they said, listen, mate, you're MC now. You're part of the group. And that. So I said, yeah.
So, background was dancing, was it? You said,
Yeah, dancing, yeah.
How are you finding it now then?
It's still hard. It's
You
hard
glad
to
you went for a
balance it.
change?
Yeah. It's because it's hard to do both of them together. But at the moment, I'm focusing on writing tracks for.
But you will see him busting a few moves.
Rave, obviously your background, you've been writing lyrics all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I've been MCing for quite a while now.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been on and off. But obviously, PMG's here now. And hopefully, you know what I mean, we're going to blow up more. But yeah, I've been MCing, obviously, from pirate stations. Obviously, been on other stations as well. I've been at a lot of raves as well.
Right,
and I've been working, obviously, with like several artists as well, sort of in the scene. But now, obviously, it's time to get serious and, you know, hopefully be rocking a mixtape album as well soon.
Wicked.
Yeah.
There's a guy called Taran who's a regular listener saying, how do you find MCing in the Asian music industry? Do you find a gap that you're trying to fill in with MCing?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, there's quite a few MCs who are coming out now. I've got to big up people like Caution, Candyman, Mix and Tricks, Turbs, sort of like, I mean, all them mans obviously are like doing their thing, but we're trying to bring something a bit different as well. Because obviously, for myself, I've come from the grime, but now obviously I'm trying to go commercially now and come up with the Asian sound.
There's a lot of good Asian MCs, but
Totally.
they need to come up, man. They're not showing their talent.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot you can like experiment with Asian music, you know.
Yeah.
You got the Bollywood there, you got the samples in, so you kind of get the crossover of both sides.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, in the studio, we're sort of there from like 10 in the evening till about 4. So we're there for like 6-7 hours just working on new stuff, new like material and stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, always bringing out new stuff all the time.
So what you got planned for the future? Is there anything you can let our listeners know about?
Yeah, we got a video that's basically out, which is the gym anthem, so hopefully Chaz, you can play that.
Definitely.
There's obviously another few videos coming through. Yeah, it's basically watch out, to be honest, I know that. Just basically working on so much stuff, so hopefully, you know what I mean, time's right. Bring it through.
Cool. We got Rav listening. Thank you very much. Deepak saying loving the music, loving the beats, man. Love the lyrics. Thank you very much for that. More texts coming saying, well done, guys. It's something we need. You guys from East London, by the way. Question coming up.
Yes, East London.
East London all the way, isn't it?
Don't know.
What's PMG stand for? Do you want to let listeners know as well?
Yeah, PMG stands for Pure Music Generals.
Right.
It all started from a gym basically, which is Pure Muscles Gym.
Okay.
We all met up at the gym. That's how we formed the group, and then we named it Pure Music Generals.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys still down the gym as well?
All the time, man. I just come back from the now. I'm sweating, man. It's so hot out there. The vest is on, you know.
Yeah, it is getting hot, mate. When you write your lyrics, where do you get your ideas from? Is it something you just think about, it just comes to you, just put it down, or is it something you say, look, I'm going to plan writing a track, I'm going to spray some lyrics about this particular thing?
If we're all together, basically we will plan out. We always write the chorus and that first.
Right.
So then what we do is write the chorus, and then we'll all go away, write it, and then come back, and we just lay it down in the studio.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like for myself, sometimes I'm at K&G's. He's our producer.
Right.
So it's like I'm there. He plays the beat. I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling that. I listen to it, and you know what? It's just like sometimes you get a feel to a track. If it's like a club kind of track, you know, this is a club tune. I'm gonna write club bars. If it's a streetwear track, you write streetwear bars for that. You know, so
you connect to it.
Yeah, you connect to it like really well. I mean, a lot of artists obviously have that anyway. You know what I mean? Yeah, bang. I know what I'm doing with this track. That's it. Done.
There's a lot of listeners getting in touch with us because they're loving the music, man. We're going to drop another track before you go. But is there any way they can get in touch with you guys? You got Facebook or email addresses or websites?
Facebook, there's quite a lot to say. So I'll say my one is PMG Genghis.
Right.
There's Ange Bake, Gita J, Moses,
KNG
Sounds, Pure Muscles Gym, and Moses Big.
Right.
That's right, and you can catch me on Twitter. That's Raves PMG. That's RAVES PMG.
Right.
And you can catch me Twitter at PM Generals.
PM Generals.
That's right.
PM Generals.
We'll take the details down, so if listeners do want to know,
there's
we
quite a few of us.
Yeah. Listen, guys, thanks for coming down. I know we're pushed for time. Thanks for taking time out for drive time today. Let's say a big shout out to Genghis and Raver in the house. Thank you guys for coming down. We'll play one more track before we sign off.